Let me ask you a question. Is it stressful for you to drive a show? Like, not stressful. Maybe stressful might be too strong. But do you have like a tad bit of anxiety when you're going to do a show and you're driving it?
Never.
Never?
Ever.
Man, I get anxiety, weird. Bro. So fun. I get anxiety running when I was running this show. Like when I run Up On Game, I have zero anxiety. But when I ran this one, I like felt anxiety. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't do it often.
Well, did you ever get anxiety when you played football?
Hell yes.
So you ever see
my fingers? My fingers, man.
Oh, you bit them down.
I'm a biter.
Yeah.
And my that's like when my nerves, like my anxiety kicks in, I bite my fingers. I know people are sitting there oohing me right now and saying that's gross, but
it's the truth. It's anxiety.
I get like so.
And you don't even realize you're doing it.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's just the anxiety hits. Like I was feeling the anxiety Friday and Monday, man. I just like to come in like on Friday, Monday through Friday, and even on Saturdays, like I'll have, TJ will run the show every once in a while. I just like being able to comment off of what's set up. But when you got to set topics up and guide it and this, that, and the other and transition it the right way and do the reads. And I was looking at my reads. I had to read. I was like this, Jonas. I was like,
it's gust of wind in here.
Just don't mess it up. don't mess up the read.
Try to get through the read. I just, for whatever reason, radio, I've never gotten nervous. I've never gotten anxiety. I get excited. I don't know. I've never. It's the same thing.
As hell, bro.
When I was doing music, when I was in the band, I would get like a little anxiety or nerves, and the second we started, all gone.
Bro, I'd be sick to my heart. I'd be sick to my heart before a game. Like, they'd be going out to do, whether I was a captain or not, I'd be like, please let the offense go first. Please let the offense go first. Please let the offense go first. I didn't want to go out first.
Really?
I don't know why.
I think Josh Allen still throws up before every game.
Bro, I just didn't want to go first. I never wanted to go first.
Yeah, but once you were out there, it was...
Oh, first hit?
Yeah.
First play?
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First play, it's like, all right, let's rock. But up until then, it was like, oh, S.
See, what's weird about that is they tell you the only thing worse than getting your ass whooped is waiting for it to happen. And you were the one whooping ass.
Yeah, but, when you're looking at dudes that are like 6'6", 6'7", 300, like, first off,
John Runyon.
I had to remind myself of the Trey Johnsons and the Trey Thomases and the John Runyons and the Larry Allens. I had to remind myself because I look at these athletes today. I told you I went to a Penn State game and I was at the Iowa game with Q, and I was like, my God, like where, like these people are aliens. They're just not even from here. They're just not from here.
From eating all that cornbread, I guess.
I guess. But it's just the wildest, to me, it's the wildest thing to have to comprehend that this is who you have to deal with for 4 quarters. Every once in a while, the boogeyman really shows you that they're real. Like, every once in a while. Like, Larry Allen was a real boogeyman. Like, he was real. Like, Flozell Adams was a real boogeyman. It was real. And they were on the same offensive line. Like, it was just, they were real. I mean, it was just very daunting before a game to sit there and be thinking, I got to go up against them. Or you see a running back and you're like, man, there's Edgerrin James. Like, there's Edge right there. Peyton standing right there talking to him like, F. Like, this is who we got to deal with today. You know what I mean? Like, it just, and your nerves be so, my nerves were really, really bad. And then once I got in and made, like, not even made a play, just that first play where I got to put my hand on them and they got to put their hand on me. I'll say the one time, it's interesting. It was my rookie year. And we were in Dallas. And they had talked about how intense the rivalry was and this, that, and the other. And Larry Allen came downhill on me and hit me. And I couldn't breathe. And I saw the sweat. This is when I knew I was in like a real, like, this is a real game against a real dude. The sweat came off of my jersey. The man knocked the sweat off of my jersey. And I was like, ooh, ooh. And I went back to the huddle, and they're like, you good? I was like, God dang, bro. I was like, but after I got through the goddamn, you know what happened? I started laughing and was like, all right, game on. I gave Larry Allen a few. I gave some pretty big dudes. I gave them all they could handle. But yeah, the anxiety of it all, bro, like, just, you had to deal with like a lot of emotion. I was dealing with a lot of emotion on Monday and Friday, man.
You know what's weird though? You're such a chill guy. Like, you're so relaxed that it surprises me that you feel anxiety going into stuff. What about when you had kids? Were you anxious or nervous when your kids were about to be born?
I was anxious. Yeah, I was anxious because you never want anything to go wrong. And that's why I was anxious. Like, I wanted to count their fingers and their toes. I wanted to smell them. Like, I wanted to hear them cry to make sure that they were, everything was okay. Because, the one thing that really, really has you like antsy and anticipating is she going to be okay? Is the baby going to be okay?
Yeah, I didn't feel any of that.
Dang.
I don't know what was wrong with me.
What were you thinking in the moment?
All right, cool. He's healthy.
Before he's here though, like you're saying, during the childbirth, like how are you feeling during the childbirth?
Yeah, whatever.
Dang, Jonas.
I don't know. Like, there was no. My whole thought was, all right, now he's here, he's breathing, everything's intact. All right, so what's the next step? Yeah. And it was just sort of like, there was not even close to crying. There was no real emotions. It was just kind of whatever. Like, let's go. Let's get this done and let's be good at this. That was my whole thought. I don't know. There might be something wrong with me.
I'll say this: there could be something wrong with you, but at the same time, we all handle things differently.
Yeah.
I was always nervous. Just even if I'm like chilling, I'm still always. I just always have anxiety. It's the weirdest thing, man. I stay having anxiety, but I don't show it.
A lot of you talk to even the guys who fight all the time, or the guys like UFC fighters or boxers who fight all the time. It would be hard to find one of them that says they're not scared before they go out. Because, and these are that'll take short notice fights. Like this guy, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, he's a UFC fighter. He just retired recently. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Never won a championship, but one of the most loved fighters in the history of the organization and in MMA, because he fought everybody, was willing to fight everybody, short notice, didn't matter, 2 days notice, 2 hours notice, he would show up and fight, and it would be a good fight every time. He said he was anxious and nervous every single time. And on the way out to the cage, almost every time he would say, I don't want to do this. I don't want any part of this. The nerves, the anxiety you talk about.
Yeah, I would never go as far as to say I was scared. I never felt scared.
It's just uneasy.
Just the anxiety. Like, I got to hit this big mother effer. Like, I got to hit him. He's going to hit me. Like, we are about to thump. We're about to thump LaVar. VAR, let's go. We thumping. Like, I'm on the inside having an all-out conversation with myself. Can I get him? Is he going to get me? Is it going to hurt today? Oh, it's going to hurt. Look at that mother effer. It's going to hurt. Oh, he's big as hell. Look at him. He's bigger than what I thought. God dang, why is he so big? Like, you're looking at these dudes across the way. They coming onto the field. It's like, dang. And then every once in a while, not often, but every once in a while, you see the crowd. Not often, though, but every once in a while, I would see the crowd like, these big mother effers out here, we about to get this thing in. Look at all these goddamn people. Look at all these people.
You want to know? So you mentioned Larry Allen.
Yeah, man.
6'3", 335.
Yeah,
big dude. Big dude, right?
But normal.
Compared to nowadays. Nowadays, he would be viewed as an undersized tackle or guard.
But he was viewed as that then.
6'3", 335.
Yeah, he was viewed as undersized back then.
And just a murderer.
Ain't nobody like him. Ain't nobody like him. There probably will never be a lineman like Larry Allen that ever plays the game.
And then what he bent, Lee, can you look up what Larry Allen benched? I think it was like 700 pounds. I think he threw out like 700 pounds at the Pro Bowl or something like that. Let's go live.
He did it in the weight room in Dallas too, though. His largest one, his largest amount was I believe in their facility.
Let's go live to Larry Allen spotter, Lee DeLapp for the latest. Lee?
Yes, that is correct. I am looking at him benching 700 pounds right now.
700 pounds.
And I believe at the Combine it was 225, 43 times.
Oh, my God.
That's a lot. It's a lot, man.
43 times.
I mean, to comprehend that. I've seen him lift. I've seen him do I was at that Pro Bowl when he was lifting it. It's crazy, man.
225, 43 times.
Bro, it looked like he was like lifting a kid weight.
Oh, my God.
It looked like he was lifting a kid weight.
And I don't think he had like super short arms, did he?
Not super short.
Because like
he's not super long though. He's a little dude.
Oh my God.
He's kind of like a little dude.
That's hilarious. 225, 43 times.
There's just so much going on in that man's body, I guess, because he was assassinating people, bro.
A Hall of Fame, multiple-time All-Pros, 11-time Pro Bowler.
He was assassinating dudes.
What a great career he had, man. Damn, he had a great career. Started with the Cowboys.
There was a couple of them, though. There was a couple of them that you just, man, you just didn't want to deal with them, man.
Yeah, so the great Larry Allen, 225, 43 times. How many times could you throw up 225 right now?
Well, I've been doing sets with 225 for 10. I did 4 sets of 10, so that's 40.
Imagine multiplying that. The one set you did 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
I just don't have the muscle stamina like that. I'm a sprinter.
Oh,
I don't have stamina. I'll fatigue. Yeah.
Larry Allen was a freak show.